India's tech exports are making waves with nearly $6 billion worth of India-manufactured iPhones being shipped in just 6 months. This marks a 30% surge from last year's. Apple's production footprint continues to grow in the region. As Apple shifts manufacturing from China, India is fast becoming a vital hub for the iPhone maker, and the demand continues to grow both locally and internationally. Three primary suppliers, Foxconn, Pegatron and Tata Electronics, are driving this expansion. Foxconn's Chennai facility leads the way, contributing to nearly half of India's iPhone exports. Meanwhile, Tata Electronics, now India's first domestic iPhone assembler, has made an impressive entry. Reportedly, after acquiring Wistron's Karnataka plant last year, Tata has exported iPhones worth $1.7 billion between April and September. Apple's production boost has shifted India's export profile. As per reports, in just the first 5 months of this fiscal year, smartphones became India's largest export to the US, reaching close to $2.9 billion. Compare this with 5 years ago, when India's smartphone exports to the US were a mere $5.2 million. Apple's strategy in India is multi-layered. Beyond production, the company is doubling down on retail, opening its first flagship stores in Mumbai and Delhi last year, and now with plans underway for more locations in Bangalore and Pune. The scope is huge because Apple still has only 7% share of India's total smartphone market, which is primarily dominated by Chinese brands like Xiaomi and Oppo. Reports also suggest that Apple's India sales could reach $33 billion by 2030, led by the rising middle-class purchasing power and more accessible payment plans. We all saw the massive queues outside the flagship Apple stores this year when iPhone 16 Pro and Pro Max hit the stores. With the latest models now being assembled in India, Apple is only solidifying India's place as a key manufacturing base, helped by government incentives and a skilled workforce. Apple's growth in India also highlights the company's shift towards production diversity, reducing reliance on China, where economic uncertainties and COVID-19 lockdowns have affected the tech industry. India might not replace China anytime soon as Apple's top market, but with $14 billion worth of iPhones being produced here in the last fiscal year, this manufacturing wave is only gaining momentum.